My name is Roxy Manning. About 22 years ago, I went to my first IIT and I had the most transformative experience. At that time in my life, I was still incredibly insecure. I was judging myself, blaming myself. I'd really internalized a lot of the messages the world gives to young Black women. I never thought that I was worth anything. And at that IIT, I really connected with one of the trainers. And at every single moment I could, I would go up to him and say, "Hey, can I talk with you?" And it was this transformative experience because I was listened to with empathy. I was met with a lot of care for all of the vulnerability I was feeling every single time. Well, one day I went up to him at lunch and I said, "Can I talk with you?" And he said, "Actually, I want to spend time with my family." His wife and his child had been there. And I immediately heard that as a judgment. "You've been taking up too much time. You've been doing too much." And he could see my face fall, my head drop. And he asked me, "What did you hear me say?" And I said, "I've been bothering you. I've been taking up too much time." And he said, "That's not actually what I said. I'm really enjoying talking with you, but I also really want to spend time connecting with my family." And he asked me again, "What did you hear?" Same thing. "Oh, I've been preventing you from staying with your family. I've been taking up too much time." We went back and forth about this about 5 times before I was finally able to hear past my judgments and just hear the observation. "I've actually enjoyed spending time with you. I want to spend time with my family. I want to attend to those needs, and I'm sure we'll speak again." And that moment shifted everything for me. That's when I started to shift this belief that I was too much, that I wasn't worth anyone's time. It's when I started to notice the way that the voices in my head didn't actually match the observations out there. When I started to understand that my needs mattered. And ever since then, I've been devoting my life to nonviolent communication, to helping people to see all of the different ways that inequities, systemic challenges, all of the ways that power and privilege impact us and prevent us from being able to connect with each other, prevent us from knowing how to get our needs met. So I'm inviting you to join me at this coming IIT, because this will be a place where you'll get to work on all of your edges, where you'll get to do it in supportive community with trainers who have passion for the power of nonviolent communication to create systemic change, and alongside other people who are reaching for the same dream that you are. And we need each other. In these days when there's so much going on in the world, where there is war after war after war, where people are using the power that they have in ways that don't hold care and value for human life and dignity. We need people who are committed to creating systemic change, but to do it in a nonviolent way. And we'll learn all of that at this IIT. We'll learn how to use nonviolent communication to address all of the spheres of change, starting with ourselves, with our families, with our communities, and with the systems in which we find ourselves. So if you want to learn how to use the power of nonviolent communication to create change wherever you're working, come join us. I hope to see you there.